Well, I appreciate all of my colleagues' impassioned statements for sure. And, you know, for really since the election, and maybe even before, we already are a highly functioning council. We've been functioning, for the most part, just fine for the last 6 weeks. And it's my prediction we can function just fine for the next, whatever it is, 12 weeks, I guess. It's only 2 times longer than what we've already endured. And, you know, a special election really is a manifestation of the previous election where we can really get another start. And if the 4th place finisher is that strong, she should have no trouble coming in 1st place. There's also consideration for some of the candidates that didn't run last time that may want to run this time and the special, if we could get a special election. I don't think we're going to get there. But I'd like to think that we can because, you know, the 6 of us really aren't that divided. We're talking about asphalt and concrete and infrastructure and all kinds of boring things that we seem to almost all agree on already. And that doesn't mean we don't need a 7th person. We do need a 7th person. That's why we have 7 seats, so we don't have tie votes. So we have a tiebreaker in that number. And, you know, I just sort of, I guess, re-emphasizing my point that a special election isn't the end of the world. We can afford it, thanks to Mr. Cheese, good financial acumen, maybe excellent financial acumen. And so we're in good shape to do that. And 80 days is a sprint for an election. It's not an easy sprint. It's a heavy lift. But for, you know, those of our candidates that really wanted to get there, some of them have already campaigned and already ran an election and know what to do. And you know, if we can have another reconsideration on a special election, I think that's the most fair compromise.